Let's make 2 different types of chocolate bark today. So to get started, we need to gather some ingredients. So for the toppings for my chocolate bark, I've chosen to use Rice Krispies, pomegranate seeds, as well as chopped pecans. I'm going to be using 2 different types of chocolate today. One bowl is full of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and then I have another bowl of cubed white chocolate squares. So what we need to do is first we need to get a boiling pot of water going. And we're gonna take 1 bowl of chocolate. I'm gonna start off using the semi-sweet chocolate and we're gonna melt that down first. I like using a double boiler, which is what this is called, just so that we do not risk burning the chocolate. So again, the double boiler is so that we're using the steam of the water, but the chocolate chips are not directly on the heat. So you're just gonna let the chocolate melt. As you can see, it melts pretty fast. Now the bowl will get quite hot, so I would advise you to wear an oven mitt just so you can hold on to the bowl as you stir the chocolate. Once the chocolate is melted, we're gonna switch bowls and melt the white chocolate. Once the white chocolate is melted, we're gonna turn off the heat, and now we're gonna set this aside as we make our chocolate bark. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the bowl of semi-sweet chocolate and we're gonna divide it into 2 separate bowls. So in this small bowl, I'm gonna mix in some pecans, as well as some fresh pomegranate seeds. I'm gonna give this a stir. And I'm gonna put it onto my baking tray. And then you're gonna sprinkle it on additional pomegranate seeds, as well as some chopped pecans if desired. So this is one version of a chocolate bark. We're gonna do a second version now. So in this bowl of semi-sweet chocolate, now I'm gonna add in the Rice Krispies. And I'm gonna stir it all together. And I'm gonna spread it onto the tray as well. It's almost like a crunch bar. Spread it out. And then from there, the bowl of white chocolate, I'm actually gonna do swirls on top of it. So I'm gonna take dollops of white chocolate. And then from there, you can just do a little bit of a swirl, however you want it. It doesn't have to be perfect, because remember, we're actually gonna be breaking them up afterwards. So as long as you just make some swirls, really nice. Then we're gonna stick this tray into the fridge and let it cool completely. And once it's hardened, we'll break it apart. All right, so we just took the chocolate bark out of the fridge and they're fully set. And I actually made 3. So you saw the pecan and pomegranate one. We have the Rice Krispie with the white chocolate swirls. And then because I had a little bit of leftover white chocolate, I just made one with just white chocolate and pomegranates. So in order to kind of serve them, all you would need to do is you take your chocolate bark and you just break it apart, just like so. For the ones with the pomegranate, sometimes it is easier if you use a knife, and you just have to take your knife and stab it right at a spot one time, and then it just cracks like so. I have some paper boxes which I'll be putting the chocolate bark in as presents. Underneath the cardboard box, I just put a little bit of parchment paper in the bottom, and then I'm going to put the pieces of chocolate bark right inside, just like so. You can close it up, tie it with a ribbon. The ones with the pomegranate seeds, of course, they will need to be eaten a little bit quicker, so I would suggest if you want a longer term chocolate bark, then use dried cranberries instead. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and make more of this chocolate bark so I can fill up these boxes of edible Christmas presents. I hope you enjoy this recipe and have a happy holiday. Until next time, relish every bite.